if you still need some proof that details matter and that context is everything, I have more on the case of the cannabis-induced psychosis murder, also known as the pot made me do it killing in California. That is Bryn Spacher. She told the jury in her courtroom that the intense bong hits that she did made her think that she was dead, and that the only way she was going to bring herself back to life was to kill her new boyfriend, Chad O'Melia. So she stabbed him 108 times, and then she stabbed her dog, and she stabbed herself in the neck and the face. And it was so bad, it was so gruesome, and she was in such a trance and psychosis that the jury freaked out having to look at the body cam of the police arriving. Even the police said, whoa, it's like The Exorcist. Like, that's my description, but that was sort of paraphrasing it for you. The prosecutors, for their part, they got pretty swayed by that body cam of what it looked like when they arrived on the scene, because they actually got into the whole cannabis-induced psychosis business. So much so that they dropped the original charge down from murder to involuntary manslaughter. Big difference, huge difference. And the jury found her guilty of involuntary manslaughter. And that is only punishable by 4 years. So 108 stab wounds, 4 years locked up. You can get more behind bars for identity theft. Just context here. Took the jury 4 hours, that was it, to find Spacher guilty. But then the next part is the sentencing, and that is entirely up to the judge. Jury's bye-bye. Today, the judge took up a series of things that we in the business like to call enhancements. It's like a fancy name for, ooh, but you did something extra. And that could make the relatively paltry sentence not so paltry, like a lot longer. I'm going to give you the list here. The judge decided that it's true that Spacher, quote, engaged in violent conduct, and true that the crime involved great violence. And true, Spacher was armed with and used a weapon. But he ruled that it was not true that she used a deadly weapon. That one I'm struggling with quite a bit because it was very deadly when it killed her victim. And the judge also said not true that she killed Chad O'Melia while committing a serious felony. I'll have to think that one through a little bit. Serious felony. Smoking a bong? Maybe not so much. So what do all the enhancements actually add up to in real time if you're looking at locking her up? Because Chad's parents, father, family, 4 years? They want some accountability here, right? And that's why Dave Aronberg is the best person to ask some serious questions and get some splaining. He's the state attorney for Palm Beach County, Florida. He's the former assistant attorney general there. Super smart. Can you break this down? Like 3 enhancements are yes, 2 of them are no. Are they different? Like, are some more serious with more years? Do you stack them? Are they concurrent? Like, what does the math really mean?
California law actually would allow the judge to stack them on top of each other. So the 4-year sentence, on average, when you add enhancements, get to 7 years. But because there are 3 enhancements, she could get more. But I think that you're looking at around 7 years. And I think the one area where the judge gave her a break is determining that it was not a deadly weapon. I mean, this was a serrated knife that is used to cut bread, a big knife that I think could be defined as a deadly weapon, but the judge decided not to go that far. So she did get some breaks in this trial.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a car is a deadly weapon, and we use it every day. You know, I'd say I use my car more than I use the bread knife because I'm not good in the kitchen. I am super curious about why Bryn Spacher is not locked up. Like, pending sentencing, she's still out on bail. And, you know, Chad O'Melia's family is really upset about this. They're upset about a lot of things, understandably. They can't believe that she still gets to sort of have Christmas and, you know, New Year's Eve and breathe clean air until the sentencing. I think it's January 23rd.
Yeah, I think in Florida, where I am, she would have been locked up the whole time. She wouldn't have been out waiting for her prison sentence to begin. And I'm surprised, even in California, that she is not incarcerated already. This is a serious crime. But again, there are certain breaks that she got. She wasn't convicted of murder or she got involuntary manslaughter. She got to stay out pending trial, and she didn't even get the enhancement on a deadly weapon. In the end, she must have come across somewhat sympathetically on this bizarre body cam video where she was just hallucinating and acting so crazy that she was stabbing herself in the neck with a knife in front of law enforcement. I think that's one reason why she was given an easier treatment than she was.
Can you do me one thing? Like, give me 5 seconds and just give me the math of the worst it could be. Like the 4 years for the original crime plus the enhancements. How bad could it be for her?
I think really she's saying a maximum of 12 years, but I think it's going to be closer to 7.
Okay. All right. I knew you'd know. Dave Aronberg, thank you. Good to see you, as always.
Great to see you, Ashleigh.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.